Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. Years ago, I suffered a pretty debilitating head injury. I had long, flowing dreadlocks, and I had to cut my hair off. When I initially cut my hair down, I left about that much hair so that I could style it and have a look and blah, blah, blah. I hadn't seen that length of hair on me in, well, never. I'd always had hair. So then, along with everything else, I could hear at the same level. Like I could hear walking, talking, chewing gum. I could hear the sound of the air conditioning unit, someone talking. It was all at the same level. And then there was a siren going on in my left ear at all times. So that length of hair was still annoying because I could hear my hair. It was so frustrating. And those of you who have suffered a head injury, you know the frustration. Well, it's interesting that when people talk about a big chop, you would think that cutting long, long, long hair was the big chop. The bigger chop for me was going for those 4 or 5 inches and cutting it down to as low as it is now. I think I cut it all the way down. And I had a very difficult time doing that. I felt like, oh, what am I going to look like? What is it going to be? I'm not going to have any hair. And it was all of that. And the bigger chop was one like, well, I have to do this. That one was like, ooh. Then one day, I saw this woman who had very short buzzed hair. And she was the most beautiful person I had seen. We were in a room of about, I'll say 500 to 1,000 people. And she was the most beautiful one there. She was like a light that was drawing me in. And I know she was that beautiful to me because I needed to see myself in her. It sounds odd. It may sound crazy to someone who doesn't understand this, but I was going through some stuff. And when I saw her looking so regal, so amazing, I said, oh, what am I holding on to? I can go ahead and let that go. I went home the next day and just said, cut it all off. And they were like, are you sure? And I was like, I can see myself now. Sometimes, I need to say this, I spoke to her and she said, in a corporate setting, it's difficult though. It's sometimes difficult walking around looking like this. And I said, but you're so glorious. She said, yes, but it's difficult. The thing that was difficult for her was still the thing that I needed. And there are times when I get looks of what's going on with her. But I think she prepared me for that. I've never seen this woman again, don't know her. But her light was the light that I needed. Sometimes you look at yourself and think you're not enough. But you are beyond enough to the folks who need you. Once you can know that, I hope it helps you to see who you are. I did correspond to her, with her. I never saw her again, but I did send her a note and I sent her a picture of myself. And I wrote a post about how that beauty helped me to see mine. I love you. We are a reflection of one another's goodness. Sometimes we reflect some other things, but let's continue to reflect the truth that we are beautiful. I love you.